Dallas Cowboys press conference yesterday. Everybody looked great, looked really sharp. The Doomsday Podcast, Mosley, Ed Werder, broke the whole thing down. I want you to go up and check that out. It's on the Rogue Media Network. I thought that the one thing that Ed Werder shared that really kind of touched me this morning was the reality that the Cowboys can tell you whatever you want or whatever they want. But the truth is, the Cowboys have so many needs this offseason and with their team that they need to come out of this draft with like 4 or 5 starters if they want to impact the quality of the roster the way that they need to. Our theory was debunked, not only Scotty's theory. Scotty's theory is in rough shape right now because but good news for you, Scotty. If you believe like you believe, the odds are only getting better. For people that believe that Shedeur, there's no way he'll fall past 12.
Yeah. I did say today before we came on that the temptation just put $5. Like I'm not going to put a lot of money on anything, but to put $5. Let's look. Let me look real quick.
Yeah.
I'll get back with you on that.
So this is Shedeur Sanders possibly going to the Cowboys at 12 because rumors, my man McShay told us and said earlier this week that New Orleans is not going to take him. New Orleans is probably not going to take a quarterback at 9, or they're definitely not going to take Shedeur. And the Giants are moving much closer to Abdul Carter. And it sounds like right now, if the 2 wide receivers are gone, again, this was kind of what we heard from the press conference yesterday. By the way, it was Jerry and Stephen Jones, Brian Schottenheimer, the head coach, and Will McClay, who handles a lot of the personnel and gets the whole draft ready. But they'll take the best edge rusher or offensive lineman if those 2 wide receivers that they like, McMillan from Arizona and Golden from Texas, are gone. And Jerry was asked. So here was, and this gives you a little glimmer of hope, Scotty. Jerry was asked, hey, if someone like Shedeur was still available at 12, is there a possibility that you would look at him or another quarterback in general? And Jerry said, look, we've got an amazing commitment to Dak right now, but then there was the however. And he spoke, and, obviously I'm paraphrasing, but he said, the chance that Dak could get hurt is something that, what happens then? Like if he does get hurt, what's your immediate plan? Which doesn't say much about our boy Joe Milton, who came over in this offseason. But if that's your plan sucks, I think, right? Joe Milton, obviously a Tennessee quarterback in the NFL right now, and a guy that the Cowboys acquired in a trade from New England. What do you got for odds, Scotty?
I'm having trouble finding it, which should tell you what you need to know about how where people are at right now on it.
So that means it's highly unlikely.
Yeah.
Highly unlikely. So it's going to be an interesting situation, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I know exactly what I'll be doing tomorrow night. I'm kind of like a little skittish about it because Christy's coming to town, and I know she doesn't want to hear like, hey, I got a great idea. We're going to watch the draft on Thursday. But she's got like a field trip she's going to for her son's school during the day in Dallas. So my hope is that she's just going to be so worn out from all the driving and being around the kids that her social battery will be zapped, and she'll just be crushed. And physically, of course, she'll be over the moon because she gets to see me watch the draft. And then the next night I have a baseball game I'm doing. So sports. Saturday night we'll do a nice date. What do you got? Any odds? All right, Scotty's got no odds.
I'll find them.
But he is a winner. I bet on Scotty every day. Scotty and I tape this interview coming up with Mitt Winter. Mitt Winter is a sports attorney. I talked about it on the top of the show if you've just joined us. He does a lot with NIL. He's based in Kansas City, a former college basketball player at William & Mary. And he's an expert in this gray area we have with college sports right now. And I got a chance to catch up with him earlier this morning. We talked for about 15 minutes about the state of major college sports, particularly football and basketball, the House settlement that is coming down, possible antitrust lawsuits that continue to bubble up and could bubble up even more so after this house settlement. Scotty, what do you got?
DraftKings says plus 3,000.
Woo!
I thought it was going to be worse than that, actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking. I told you this morning it might be plus 5,000, but it's plus 3,000 for Shadur to go to the Cowboys.
I love a long shot, Scotty.